new Men in Black laser adventure. Save the Earth from the slime of the universe, and they'll make you an honorary MIB agent. There's this video wall, and birthdays are blasted, DZ. They're almost everywhere. Are you ready for the new DZ?
You know, I've rode roller coasters from California to Alabama, but I still haven't found a ride that could rock my shit. Whee! Well,
Well, you know it is a thrill when you go downhill, 'cause you're riding on the mountain of your own free will. And you're zipping in a flash on a daring dash down a waterfall so rapid that you go split splash. Splash Mountain!
Do you have a tail, or is that your hair in the back?
あ、ほら髪の毛と下に尻尾があります。
Hair and a tail. Wow. The best of both worlds.
わあ、Thank you! 私の髪の毛と尻尾はとっても自慢の髪の毛と尻尾なんです。ありがとうございます。
Yeah, it really such a unique little character. It's mesmerizing. Anyway, I forgot the question.
Where can you go for family fun? Let's go to Pontchartrain Beach. Good, clean, wholesome family fun. Let's go to Pontchartrain Beach.
Pokemon. Pocket Monster. The Spiral. And it stands for what? Male fertility. It's supposed to be able to mesmerize and hypnotize its enemies. This character over here is called Mewtwo. Every time that you see Mewtwo, he's in this pose. 3 fingers. It means hail Satan. Cute little one. Everybody go. Oh, come on. His tail. It's a lightning bolt. And it's a satanic Z. The Pokemon trading card game is a new collectible card game that is made and distributed by Wizards of the Coast. What is a wizard? Male practitioner of black magic. Cute little Pokemon. Can we agree on that? Yes. Oh, I know, he's cute, isn't he? Little satanic tail. Let the camera get a view of that. These pocket monsters are creatures that inhabit the world with humans. Gotta catch them all. You don't need mom. You don't need dad. You don't need grandparents. You don't need aunts and uncles. You don't need school. And you probably don't even need a church. Because you're a master. This rap song that's played over again. And it says, I will travel across the land searching far and wide, each Pokemon to understand the power that's inside. And then it's enchanted to them. Gotta catch them all. Here's the next character. This is Misty. Look at this. If this was actually clear, you'd see that that's a halter top. It stops right.
I wanna do a little number for you now.
こんにちは。ボンバットファミリーと私たちのライブ放送へようこそ。私たちはあなたの視聴とリスニングの喜びのための素晴らしいショーを持っています。今あなたのホストスコッティ・ジェイロとジェリー・ケーブルにステイ・ボンバードを楽しんで覚えておいてください。
Welcome to the Bombad Cast.
What is up, everyone? Welcome. It's been a while. How you doing? Doing good out there? You doing all right? It's good to see you guys. Here we are on a Tuesday. What is going on? Wacky. Well, you know, Scotty and I, we wanted to make sure that you guys had some Bombad content before the month of July went out. We've got more stuff in the pipeline and everything like that. We have a big summer movie extravaganza we want to do, but we want to wait till we can see Fantastic Four, blah blah blah, yada yada yada. And so here we are on a Tuesday. We didn't want to leave you with nothing. And I believe, hold on, let me see. Scotty is doing it. Scotty's doing what Scotty does. Scotty is an archaeologist of lost media, and he has found some pretty crazy clips. I don't know, Scotty, is that already on? Do we have a clip that's coming out, right? Correct.
It is going to premiere here. I'm going to add it right now. We're going to watch it together in lieu of one of the greatest rock musicians and musicians of all time who recently passed away. I have compiled a lost media of Ozzy talking about Star Wars. We're going to watch it here real quick, and it's going to then premiere exclusively on the Bombad Cast channel because we're the only people that do lost media really well. And I'm actually uploading the file right now as we speak, and it's going to air in just a moment. I'm about to make the title for it and everything and a description. It is Ozzy Osbourne's Unfiltered Thoughts on the Phantom Menace. So the title of the video is going to be Ozzy Osbourne's Thoughts on the Phantom Menace.
Yes, and actually to commemorate the Prince of Darkness, Scotty and I are going to eat 5 live pigeons on the show tonight.
That's right. That's part of it.
Yeah, part of it. We are going to eat them just one after the other. So.
All right, here's the exclusive video. It's going to air almost simultaneously. Hopefully, it'll drop in a moment. The video is approved. I just need to write a description for it and give it its tags. And hope you enjoyed this video. It's Ozzy Osbourne talking about the Phantom Menace with a very honest take that I kind of had the same feeling about years ago, but now I understand the context of it. Here we go.
Ozzy, 16 years since the last Star Wars movie. Where does the time go?
Well, I saw my son just went out and bought some of the new spaceships and all that. And what's confusing me, that this is supposed to be the first one that happened before the last lot.
Right.
Yet the spaceships seem to me to look more modern now than it's kind of confusing.
Shannon Doherty, what'd you think? Star Wars Episode 1. Amazing.
Amazing.
It's just amazing.
There you go.
There it is. And that's the kind of content you guys come here for. You come here, listen. We are like David Letterman's media team, in which we are ready as soon as a celebrity passes away. We will have a video of them talking about the Phantom Menace in some form or fashion. So
I'm making the tags right now. It's going to air, and then I'm going to post it as a short on our channels in just a few moments. But everyone, hope everyone's doing okay. Super happy to be back. We have a lot of things to catch up on in terms of our personal lives. Nothing crazy, nothing wild, but just we've been busy, and I don't know if anyone's kept up, but obviously I know Jerry knows. I had the privilege to see Jerry.
Scotty has sat in this chair. I mean, I've sat in the chair he's in. Scotty has sat in this chair as well. And so,
I've had an insane road trip experience. Let me actually do this. Hold on. I don't know why it's tagging Revenge of the Sith. That's really weird. But yeah, no, I'm happy to be back. We're gonna keep coming back weekly from here on out. I felt bad to our fans and friends that love this show, because a lot of this has been like, it was just been busy. It's been a very busy time in my life and in Jerry's life too. I don't hear you, Jerry. Hold on. You're muted, Jerry.
No, I was muted.
Were you farting?
Look, we've been gone since I had to burp actually. We have been gone so long that the interface changed while we were away for the StreamYard, and so now we have to get used to that again, which is nice. It's more streamlined, so that's great.
Yeah, it is a lot better actually. I'll admit that.
Yeah, it's just gotta get used to it. But Scotty and I, listen, we love you all very much. Sometimes you got to get away.
Yeah, we do. And that's part of it.
Got to get away. And that's part of it. And it's good. It's good to get away. It's good to take a break every now and then. That's a good life lesson just for anybody. If any of Scotty's students are watching right now, and I think I saw someone say that you're their computer teacher in the chat. And so I just want to say, Rojo Gojo. Sounds like a Powerpuff Girls villain. Anyway, well, listen, hey, Rojo Gojo. Take time to take a break. Take time for yourself. It's good to do that and then come back fresh and stuff like that. Look, we got 11 of you guys watching on a Tuesday night, not even our regular night and stuff.
Yes, by the way,
that's fantastic.
Thank y'all so much. I'm going on a family trip starting tomorrow evening. So part of this was like
more of it. Yeah.
Just it's been nonstop in that way. And the last thing we talked about was Phantom. We're talking about the video is now posted on the internet. Let me get a post made for it real quick.
There we go.
If anyone's watching Bombad Cast, look, I just got the notification. So there it is.
Would you look at that?
Let me put one post out there. I'm just gonna title it "Rip the Prince of Darkness."
Yes.
Of dark.
Well, let's see. Should we get to the live pigeon portion of the show here? Hold
yes.
On.
Yep.
I'm trying to find it. Oh shit! I lost my pigeons. I don't know about you.
I didn't. Let me grab one real quick.
You got one down there.
You should bite the heads off Jar Jar dolls.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Or Funko Pops. What is
I got this little shale. And just take a bite out of that.
Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm in the middle of doing a post.
You're good. You're producing. This is how we do it. What's up, Jelly Donut? Did you not get them in the? Oh God. I left them in the PO box. Oh God.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Why
there's
would
a
you
PO box.
that?
There's like a PO box in my local post office, just going.
Yes.
Going crazy. They're dead. Wow, Jelly Donut, interesting. I had nothing to do on Thursday but to jerk it to inflatable Masamita feet art. Inflatable.
Good on you.
That's impressive. I love that. Yes, Rojo Gojo. That is weird.
Anyway,
but that's what we love. That's what we love here. We all love that.
We're happy to be back. We got a fun stuff to cover today. I mean, you could tell. Just take a second, look at this thumbnail. We've got some cool things. Jerry, what can you tell me about the thumbnail besides that it's geographically inaccurate? That is
the what?
The map is not geographically accurate at all. I made it very fast and very lazily.
I was gonna say because Atlanta's on the other side, correct?
Way other side.
I was gonna say, well, Chicago is. I was gonna say, yeah. Chicago's a very big city. It stretches from one side of Illinois to the other. I was gonna say, it's in Wisconsin.
Yeah,
it's up in Wisconsin, isn't it?
Yep.
Where the hell did you get this thing? Anyway, if this was an Indiana Jones like map, be like we would be, I don't know, man. They'd be all over us right now.
Okay, so what else do you see? What else do you see in this image that may excite you as a Bombad Cast fan?
Oh, I'm trying to see here. I see the Phantom Menace Pepsi cans.
There you go.
My father held on to for years.
I gotta send this link to him. I don't know if
me.
He might not know we're going live right now. Hold on.
My dad would love to come in here and see. Yeah, absolutely. I'm sure he's asleep in his chair right now, most likely.
Sleep in his chair. Hold on.
Those Mountain Dew and Pepsi cans famously made it from one house to another.
Wow.
And then we're left in the Arkansas heat underneath the house because I guess there was no other place to.
Did you drain them? Did you drain them or no?
No. My dad never drained them.
That's sick. They still contain 1999 Pepsi.
Dude, they are gone now. They evaporated.
The cans or the Pepsi?
Yeah, like the liquid inside evaporated in the Arkansas heat. That's all.
How can that happen? How can something evaporate in a sealed container?
I don't know. I think they probably got punctured or something like that. Most likely. I honestly don't know. I don't what my dad did.
Science.
I don't know. I don't know what my dad did.
Science is new on me. I don't quite get it.
It's scary. I don't like it. It's got a lot of words I honestly can't pronounce.
Cannot pronounce it. So what we're gonna do, Jerry and I are gonna recall this big trip I had around the United States together. We're gonna share stories and stuff. I got an audio from Trey Mitchell. Don't know if y'all know who Trey is. Trey is the person I stay with in Chicago. Trunt. Treywana. My boy Trant. But super duper excited to be able to hang out here with y'all, big chill with y'all here tonight on this Tuesday on a different night. So let's start. So I'm almost wearing the same exact outfit and my hair is almost styled the same exact way.
Oh, look at that.
How would you describe this image of me? What would you?
I was actually thinking about this image tonight as I was listening to Temptation of the Force, the High Republic book. I'm way behind on the Temptation of the Force.
No, it's okay.
And this is, to me, the face that that Markion Rowe makes whenever he is like telling the Republic that he's going to, expand the storm wall. This is the face that he makes right there.
It's like an uwu face.
He is ready and willing. He wants a reason to expand that storm wall. And his eyes are full of just uwu glory.
Yeah. Those eyes don't look what do those eyes look like to you?
Those eyes look like a doll's eyes to me.
A little bit, right? A little bit, huh?
A little, yeah. It looks kind of like you might not exactly be looking where you're looking.
Yeah, why is that?
I don't know. You look this is like the way that I look at the guy making my Subway sandwich.
Just a little bit above his eye line.
Yeah,
just enough.
Just a little like I'm looking at it. My coaster is stuck to my can right there. Oh, it fell off. Look at that.
So like this?
It's like, oh yeah, pull yourself up big.
Does it look the same, chat? Hold on, let me try.
I don't know, let's see. Can we get it? No, up a little more. Down a little. Up a little. You gotta have like more dough eye. You gotta put more dough in the eyes.
Okay, let me punch myself. Okay, hold on.
Yeah. Yeah. Like maybe if like someone, that's it. Yeah, you gotta like knock yourself.
I see a little stars because I punched my chin kind of hard.
you listen. That was a good right hook there. So
I need to get like a Pepsi or something. Hold on. Let me get some Perrier because I'm kind of
a little Perrier. A Higo face is what Eric Elliott says. That's geez. Honestly, yeah. Eyes like M&Ms also. Listen. This is oh my god. Brian put the eye emoji, the eyes emoji.
In the chat. You could have been a better friend to me. All right. So
I'm coming home. No,
Jerry and I
this emoji. It looks just like this emoji.
So Jerry and I, we were talking about this before a few weeks ago. Do you remember the videos, Jerry? I know he does. There were videos back in the day where there would be like proof that Hillary Clinton is a reptilian, and like it would be like this weird like digitally enhanced, like her eyes would go and like it would like become
Yeah,
reptilian
like the guy
eyes.
in Men in Black, like the guy Will Smith chases in Men in Black.
Yes, but for a minute when I was like, I don't know, when I was 13, I'm like, oh my god, Hillary Clinton's a reptilian. Like I was kind of John McCain is a reptilian.
Yeah.
Yes. Like Sarah Palin, reptilian. Like because of that editing. And like here's another example of this is Scotty Gerry reptilian. So I'm not gonna tell you where this is from. It was on a recent appearance, but
5 years later, I'm still
Scotty Gerry reptilian. Can you see that?
You see the eyes like
that's reptilian. You can just see the look at him. Look at the reptilian. I wish it won't let me zoom in any more than it already is.
He will not stop looking at me. I don't know what it is.
Like
it's the uninterrupted eye contact that drives me up the fucking wall.
Look at that. Look at the reptilian eyes though.
No, Steve, the Animorphs thumbnails. Yes.
Look at that. It's got a little bit of the you see that?
Cover.
What is happening there?
Oh my god.
What is happening there?
Scotty, what happened to you? Were you possessed?
I don't know.
By an interdimensional being?
I guess so. So
yeah.
Here I am, reptilianized up. You can see they like change colors. They go from like green to brown. So it's just odd. Incredible.
I don't know, man. Like,
I was in the middle of talking. I was guesting on a show and my eyes started to do that. I don't know.
Scotty, you just need to not do. It's the uninterrupted eye contact that does this. You just gotta not.
I can't do it now.
Uninterrupted eye contact.
I wish I could remember how I did it then.
Don't look at the camera.
There I am as a reptilian.
I'd had like a little bit of stare into the camera helper.
Yeah, a little bit
on that one. I don't know, maybe.
So here I am in the New Orleans airport wearing the same exact shirt. That's really funny.
Very nice.
So the New Orleans airport, as much I love it. I love the New Orleans airport. You walk in and it's like a second line band. And it's like boom, da 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 boom. There's a tuba, there's like fucking snare drums, and you're like, already literally 5 in the morning, and I'm like, God bless.
Yeah,
I would.
That's what I love about. That is what I love, like flying in there to see you. And
It's
stuff
just-
like that. It's just like there's like a brass band waiting to meet you around every corner.
Yes, literally. So here I am in MSY, New Orleans Airport, Louis Armstrong International Airport. Here I am playing.
We gotta clear something up here.
What?
Here. No worries, Bloom. I got good news. We weren't here last Thursday. So
Yep.
you're good.
We haven't been here for
You
3
didn't-
Thursdays.
Yeah, you didn't miss us.
We're showing the world why we haven't been here. So and
Yeah.
you'll see everything.
Yeah,
this
look,
is
Emerald version. What the hell?
the Pokemon. So I was playing this on my analog pocket. Funny enough, you're gonna love how
Monsters?
I did this for the Instagram post because I haven't picked it back up since. I made a save file. I played it for about 15 minutes, and I was like, okay, I'll pick it up later. I'll pick it up later. But yeah, there it is. There I am. This is I landed in Chicago. Trey picked me up at this corner right here. Very cool stuff. I love Chicago. It was my 3rd time going there. Trey greeted me with a freaking Boss Rainbow Mountain coffee.
Oh, see, I gotta get a new case of them and stuff.
Yeah,
like that. You guys
that's right.
brought me. Well, I'm getting ahead of the game.
You'll see. You'll see.
Yeah, you'll see.
So this is me walking around Trey's neighborhood, and look, Trey lives fairly close to the Twin Acres restaurant. Does anyone in the chat know the lore behind the Twin Acres restaurant? If someone will in the chat, because we're all a bunch of nerds in here, but there's some pretty awesome lore in this one restaurant alone. I'm gonna wait for people to talk about it. I'll give you some more hints. I'll give you some more hints before we actually give it away. This Twin Acres. I ate in this restaurant.
Epstein was killed.
Okay, there maybe. So I ate by myself because Trey and Jess had an anniversary dinner. And you can see right here is Frank Sinatra sitting in what appears the booth next to me is. I didn't get a picture because there's a bunch of weird foreigners sitting there. Then right here we've got the actual the Snapchat tag. So it's a known place. I got the ribs. This is after I started eating. I was too hungry. Okay. Does anyone know what this is? These marks on this bar? Anyone note the
I
Twitter?
know. I
Okay.
know what they are.
Okay. Do you, Jerry?
I believe so.
Let's hear it.
But I want you to tell. I want you to tell it.
Okay,
I want you to
and
tell
if
me
you
what-
look, this little guy right there, it's like a little pig hanging on a string. Hold on, I'll show you exactly what it's from. Let me see if I can find it.
Little piggy on a string, eh?
I don't think it's such a small scene in this movie. Let's see.
What movie could it be? I know what movie, because every time I've gone to Chicago and walked around downtown, I am just like, I'm in that movie, you know?
Yes, you are in that movie. Here we go. Here is the scene from this movie. And you can actually see some of the stuff and it's still there. Okay, what you're looking at is a scene from The Dark Knight. I'm going to play without audio so we do not get flagged. But it's a scene where Two-Face slams his arm down at the bar talking to, I believe, the crooked. It was a crooked detective. And it's in the Twin Anchors restaurant. And
isn't that Mickey Rooney?
I don't know. So there it is. So he's in the bar. You might be able to see. There's the pig. There's the pig in the back. To the pig right there. It had better days, obviously. This movie was probably filmed 20 years ago, or just about. Now that I think about it, which is kind of crazy.
Stop.
But
you just got to stop, man. There's no
filmed 20 years ago, not premiered. Filmed. So
Oh,
you'll see the pig, and so the scene is Harvey Dent drinks this shot, and then he calmly placed the shot down right here. That was the only take he did it. And every other take he slammed the shot down really, 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 really hard. But in this, you saw him kind of calmly place it. So the reason why I'm sharing that is because it was actually shot in this bar right here. And there's a little piggy. So I thought that would be kind of cool. And there is the marks from Harvey Dent. So pretty cool.
Harvey Dent's.
Nolan offered to pay. I asked the bartender, who was our age, so he wasn't working there, obviously, but the lore has it that Nolan offered to pay for it to be completely lacquered or whatever you would call it to fix the wood, but they're like, no, don't do that. And they still have the marks from that scene. So it's a little bit of movie history right there, which is pretty cool. From one of the more popular, probably the most famous comic book film of all time to me, you know. But yeah, this is the corner. It was on Eugene and Sedgwick, if you can all see my screen. But yeah, public transit in Chicago is great. We went to this little cathedral near Trey's place, St. Michael's Cathedral, which I believe the current pope has actually gave a homily or some sort of form of church there. That's Sienna. That's the greatest dog in the world. My all-time favorite dog. That's inside Trey's, hanging out at Trey's right here. We went and saw Castle in the Sky and the Music Box Theater in Chicago on 35 millimeter print film, which was so awesome.
So jealous. I'm so jealous. Listen, I'm gonna try to make it over there to see our boy Trey and Trunt, and also Trunk. I want to go see all three of them. Hopefully before the summer is up in Chicago. But
that'd be awesome.
That the Music Box is definitely a place I would love.
You got to go there in the second.
I haven't gone to the Music Box yet.
Oh, and I don't know if y'all saw this big news. Scam Brent thought Jennifer Aniston was in love with him and needed help paying her Apple bill. And so
that guy looks familiar. That's oh my God, is that Charlie Melancholy Ashby?
It's Charlie Bailey Ashby.
Oh my goodness.
So I'm just letting you know that's what happened here. Oh, and of course during this is whenever, which is sad to look at now, this is when the big Ozzy final show is happening 3 weeks ago, really. Honestly, like 3 weeks tonight, which is nuts. Almost 3 weeks tonight.
Insanity.
And so
insanity.
I saved this at the time, and now it's kind of serendipitous that we, can look at it now with all these insane musicians, Billy Corgan, Sammy Hagar, the original Black Sabbath lineup, Scotty, and you can see just so many people. The guy from Disturbed. I mean, it's like an insane lineup. Steven Tyler, Zach Wilde. It's awesome. It's a beautiful image because now, this man in the middle has passed away, and it's a bummer. But that's
we were talking that it adds to the mystique, to the legend of Prince of Darkness of this guy, that he went out a rocker. He went out rocking
on his own terms.
Yeah, man. honestly the most metal thing he could have done. And that he was sitting, I loved that they had this giant Gothic chair for him to sit in. And so that's the way to do it, man.
It really is.
We get a giant Gothic chair for Frankie Valli or something. Like, I mean, can we get something for the man? Like, put him in a goddamn wheelchair or something. Because he is starting to worry me. You know, like those knees are gonna crumble. Anyway.
Well, we know Ozzy, battled Parkinson's and he had bad back surgery and he had an ATV accident like 5 or 6 years ago.
Still badass as hell, man. He's still, just going strong. I don't know, man. It's insane that he's gone.
I agree.
The
staple of our childhood because, he was like the first reality TV star. Truly, not first.
Absolutely.
He was a rock star before that.
The Osbournes was like huge in the early 2000s, late. Producer Steve, that is honestly a great idea. Betty White deserves the Gothic throne. Great take.
So here I am with Trey and Jake Sully. Trey and I's, and then Jerry's in the same camp. Jerry and I, we are on the Avatar is Bombad, one of the best franchises ever.
Have we talked about Avatar on the show
yet?
We
did do a Way of Water episode.
We might have done a Way of Water episode. We've got to do another before what's the next one called?
Fire and Ice.
Fire and Ice and stuff like that. Before the next one comes out, we should do like a recap or something with Trey. We should have Trent on.
I don't know if you saw, but it was announced today that the trailer will be exclusively released in the theaters for Fantastic Four this Thursday and Friday.
Really? So I didn't know that.
No, yeah. So we will get because it comes out in December. So the next movie does. So
it's gonna make me want to watch Way of Water again, man. Way of Water. And then listen. The first Avatar, it's great. It's
okay.
I love it. It's a feat of filmmaking that was incredible at the time. Way of Water is going to rock your damn nuts off.
Yep.
Okay.
Shout out to Alden Diaz.
Oh yeah. Alden Diaz, I believe, watched it on his Apple Watch. I believe.
He watched on his Apple Watch in Japan.
Luna Fire Stick?
On the Luna Fire Stick. But no, Trey and I, we love this movie, and he has a really nice OLED TV that has inspired me to get one. So when I've got some money saved up, I'm going to drop like $1,000 and get me a nice OLED. And here I am. Here's some Purple Demon.
Oh yeah, there's
with a Rick and Morty shirt on.
Jake Scary.
What does he have a Rick and Morty shirt on? There he is.
Why does he have a Rick and Morty shirt on? What the hell?
Trey and I had a good night that Thursday. Then this Friday we went and I had my first Chicago dog.
Not Fire and Ice. Sorry, Fire and Ash.
Fire and Ash. There you go.
Bloom is coming in here with the facts. Look at that Chicago dog, man.
It's good. Pickles and peppers, no ketchup. You'll get canceled. And tomatoes. It was good. It was like a whole meal. It was a lot. I ate 2 of them and I was very full.
Woke. Oh man.
Here's a cool picture of a building. Here's the shot from one of Trey's friends' apartments, which is really cool. And then so Trey and I went to a house fest. Oh, I don't know why I threw this in here, but Roach is looking good. Look at my boy.
Man, look at Roach, man. All American. Look at that.
Look at that.
Look at the guns on that guy.
Roach is looking good. Unreal. I'm gonna send him this clip. He's gonna be like,
he's got like anchor arms, but for real. You know,
for real.
Yeah.
Someone say something in the chat about Roach's arms. He'll really appreciate this. Look at him.
He will. Yeah, come on. Let's give Roach's arms some love. Come on.
I just had to show up the think tank, more like the tank. Look at them arms.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
What the H?
All right. Well, listen. The views are shooting up right now. Holy shit!
They really
skyrocketing.
They are, aren't they?
I mean, yes, they are. Yeah.
All right, let's keep moving on.
Absolutely.
I just had to shout out my boy. He's looking good in this Snapchat story. So Trey and I went to this house music festival. It was really cool. Here I am with the Chicago skyline. Here's like an overall view of it, and I got the music turned off. But the vibes were immaculate. July 4th, the weather was cool. The sun was out. You can see everyone was vibing. Trey and I spent some money on VIP tickets. And actually, you know what? I'm not even gonna hold on. What am I doing saying this story? I didn't tell you. I have an official audio from Trey himself about this.
Are
you ready?
Oh my God, a
we
Trent
go.
Mitchell. Oh man,
He's on vacation right now in England and in I forget the other place, Ireland, I believe. And I asked him to send a recording, and here it is. You ready?
Hello, listeners of the Bombad cast. My name is Trey Mitchell, and Scotty Gerry asked me to record a little voice memo about his time in Chicago. So that's what I'm doing here now. So I'm just going to give you a little bit of a recap of a Bombad series of events in Chicago. So Scotty got here on like Thursday or on Wednesday, I think, or Thursday, one of those days. The next day was the 4th of July. So I guess the 4th was on a Friday, I think. So Scotty got here. We went to a house music concert. It was both of our first times going to a house music show, which is Scotty and I both like that kind of music a lot. Scotty loves Daft Punk, and I love Daft Punk too. Not as much as Scotty because he's like top 0.001% Daft Punk fan, but I love Daft Punk too. So it was really cool going to this concert. We bought VIP tickets, which was really sweet. I've never really been VIP at anything in my life, really. So experiencing that with Scotty was really cool because we got to be behind the DJs and just thought that was sweet. It's like 5 hours of music. It was headlined by Jungle, who was the final artist of that night. Their most famous song is like Casio or Back on 74. They're like a pretty decent band. We saw our friend Jared, the Dark Jedi there. That was pretty awesome.
Wait, I'll show you that later. But yes, Jared was here. There it is. Look, there's Jared. There's literally Jared.
There's Jared. Yeah,
he that video, or if he has that video, but that was pretty epic seeing Jared in the crowd. I had no idea he was going to be there, so that was pretty sick. But after that, we decided to go get some Domino's.
Okay, I'll pause. I gotta pause in there because it's important. So there was a really annoying chick and her boyfriend right there. So there's when Jungle started, and you could see like the chick. She's doing almost the meme of like, you know, the meme of like, you've seen it where like the guy's talking in the girl's ear and the girl's like,
yeah.
Like, what? Look at this. She is doing that to this man, and she talked. Like literally, she talked the whole time.
This one right here, right next to Trey.
Yes, and like you can just tell they're like one of those early college relationships that are going to burn out so quick.
Oh
just because of how annoying they were.
Absolutely.
So I'll show you more footage.
They're meant forever, honestly.
Okay, so here am I sitting with Trey. They played Funky Town, which is cool.
I know it.
Okay, and then the girl decides to make her presence known in my video. I'm like, gotta make a move to a town that's right for me. So like you can see what she makes her presence known. She's like, all right, now I'm the center of attention. Watch, you ready?
Let's get it.
Yes! I'm talking about it, talk about it, talk about it, talk about it.
Okay, so like I'm the kind of guy that won't make fun of you to your face. But whenever it's over, I'm going to make fun of you on a live stream. So,
right.
That's kind of her
shout out to the lady at the house concert.
I will show you Trey. Look at Trey's frustration here. This is probably my favorite video. Trey is clearly annoyed in this video. If it'll load. Hold on, let me X out of it.
I love this. This is my favorite.
So watch. And I know Jerry's seen Trey annoyed. I know I have, and
I've annoyed Trey.
Yes.
You know? Listen, I've lived it. So.
You know what it's like. Here we go.
Trey and I are like if a dog and a cat were best friends. You know what I mean?
Let me refresh this.
A little bit.
It's loading kind of funky. Hold on. Let me go Funky Town.
Funky Town? Little Funky Town?
So hold on. Let's do this again. There we go. This will hopefully work. Look at Trey's face. Clearly.
That's how Trey looks at me whenever I like quote a Tim Robinson like sketch or something. That's exactly how he looks at me. Yeah.
Clearly annoyed. And so then I took screenshots of her and I was making fun of those sitting next to him, you know, doing that whole thing. And there she is. I mean, she's a pretty girl, but she was hella annoying. Just through and through. Like I tolerate a lot. I would not have tolerated a woman this annoying. I mean, she got nice, pretty big teeth and big lips, which is cool, but still doesn't mean you're not annoying as hell, even if you're pretty. Is this Trey dancing to the
Casio?
And he's shouting out to our boy Haruto. We were a little lit up by this point, having a good time.
I was gonna say,
here's a view from in front of the stage. We walked around a little bit and got a better view. But this is okay. So this is important right here. Just look at this image.
I think. Oh God, Brian knows that. That's Rebecca.
Okay, here we go.
And that's sort of where the shenanigans of this trip started, because as we got to the Domino's, we realized that there was a brawl happening inside the Domino's. And like, this wasn't at, a sketchy location. You hear a lot of stuff about Chicago. None of that. Okay. This is a normal freaking Domino's. And there was a fight happening inside this location. I don't know why, but I took a few photos if he's going to put them on screen. But there was an altercation. There was an assault with a pizza cutter. There were sodas thrown, like, whole thing. The police were called, and the whole time we're just kind of standing outside this location because we're like, well, we ordered 2 pizzas, 1 breadstick, and a chocolate chip cookie brownie. So we clicked pay at the store. So I guess we could have just left, but it was the 4th of July. A lot of stuff was closed. Like, at every other pizza place was closed. So we kind of needed Domino's. And eventually the cops came and settled it, but it was wild. And we got our Domino's after like 25 minutes of waiting and kind of watching this assault happen. And ended up getting some Dairy Queen in between going there initially and then coming back to get our pizza because we were like, we don't know what to do. Like, do you want to get some Dairy Queen? And so we got some of that and then got the pizza and went home. So that was like his first real night in Chicago.
So, okay, pause there. What made it so funny, and when he talks assault, I don't know what happened. There was some sort of verbal altercation. This guy, I believe, is the manager, the one that's pushing the guy back, was on the phone, and he was not apparently he was not greeting these people, and there's a third bigger guy, properly. And, I mean, you could tell by this man's face that shit was going down. And then there was another guy.
That's the face of a man who's like, I don't get paid enough to deal with this shit. And
it got to the point where like they were saying slurs to each other, both against the color of their skin and their sexual orientation. It got bad. And there was this one like crazy looking white guy. I mean, that's the only way I can just a picture, a crazy looking white guy with stringy hair in like his mid-30s. Like, just looked crazy. He was somewhere in the back of here. I didn't get a picture of him. But he then, because he felt threatened, he then took one of the like industrial pizza cutters, like the ones you would see them like cut with.
I was going to say, because I want one of those because I worked at a pizza place for a little bit, and like those are the coolest things ever. You just do, and it's done.
Oh, they're sharp, and they're really sharp.
He took one of those giant like
he's starting to run towards him.
like a Klingon Batlov.
Yep.
And
he was gonna run towards him and slice him. And Trey and I like, okay, we got to get out of here because then we'll somehow be involved. And when shit goes down, people video this stuff. And there was this one guy videoing all of it, and I'm sure I'm on some fight page. It didn't break out into a brawl, but when they all got mad and they stormed away, like one guy had a bottle of apple cider vinegar and he threw it at the brick wall next to it and shattered, and it got bad for a minute, but we as we could tell, we still got our pizzas, and there's Trey,
nice, look at him
with his Dairy Queen, his pizza, and the pizzas are really good.
That's really awesome. Well, you know what? I think I know why that altercation started was because they had just got their stuffed crust pizza there. Right? Yes. They just started doing stuffed crust pizza there.
That was it.
I think that they were out of the stuffed crust.
That was probably it. You're probably right.
I was gonna say, because I had the stuffed crust actually last weekend at work. Really good.
Yeah.
It's really they're giving Pizza Hut a run for their money, and that's Jerry's Pizza Corner for the afternoon.
Well, the worst part is the whole entire time that was our order right there, right over the startled man's the left shoulder. So the whole time I'm looking, I'm like,
you could just be like, it's like right.
I wanted to walk in. I wanted to add energy to it and be like,
Hey, can I get that pizza up there?
we should have asked for it for free because we had to wait another 30 minutes to get it, even when it said it was ready. But we got it, and there's a picture of Jared at the music festival as well. And I'm going to let Trey finish telling the story. Hold on. Here we go.
10 out of 10 experience. Honestly, incredible concert, incredible like music venue. It was right on Lake Michigan, so you have this beautiful backdrop of the city. Just like one of my favorite concert experiences ever, and the fact that we were was. The next day, I took Scotty to one of my favorite restaurants in Chicago.
I failed to mention. So another cool thing is right here. You can see we watched Eric Elliott's review of my new album Touchlight, which is very exciting.
He was in here just a minute ago. I don't know if he's still
great
here,
takes, great thoughts, honest opinions. I kind of agree on the track list opinion he had. He said I would have switched the track list up to make it like flow better, which I can agree with. And and then Trey and I we went to a couple like a vintage clothes store with Jess, his wonderful girlfriend, and we found some cool vintage shirts. I found a really good one that I love. This is my new favorite. I'm gonna wear this shirt to work every Friday. Okay, read it, Jerry. 10 reasons to become a teacher. Big bucks. Know all the answers on the test. Never a stressful moment. Practice pedagogy without fear of arrest. Free apples. That was very Norm Macdonald to me. Free apples.
Yeah. Free apples. Yeah.
My favorite is, I think, 8. Massive funding for classroom supplies. Joyfully implement wise policies of marvelous administrators, earning thanks of a grateful nation. My favorite one is 8. Attempt to discipline tomorrow's leaders today. Hilarious. That's a great one.
Yeah.
Spend leisurely summer in intensive therapy, attempting to recover strength for a new term. And then 10, might have to work for a living otherwise. The ending one's kind of sweet. I like that last one. But we had a good time. The lady misheard my name when I ordered this drink at this tea place, and they called me Sky. So refer to me as Sky now, please.
Sky J-Ro. Yeah.
Sky. I played Fortnite with Trey, and Trey was Jake Sully, and I played it on my iPad using the Luna app.
They had Jake Sully? I missed that.
That was a while back, apparently. But yeah, here I am. I got a victory royale with Trey on my iPad, and we were vibing, listening to some Magnolia Bay. This is when I figured out that Juice WRLD is dead. Jess and I both did not know that. We had no idea. I thought Juice WRLD was a living entity. I believe that's what I'm talking about. Astro Boy, Juice WRLD.
Yeah, Juice WRLD. Yeah. No, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, look, this is it. This is me playing as Hank Hill with Juice WRLD, and I did not know Juice WRLD was dead.
Yeah. That's a whole thing.
So here I am. Oh, look, who is that?
Well, it's Goose.
Okay, listen. Here's the rest of the audio.
Shout out Dong Po Impressions in Chinatown. It was amazing. We met up with my friend Curtis. Shout out Curtis, and then Goose and Annie, Goose of Triad of the Force. And we all went to dinner, and it was a great time. After that, we headed to Ping Tom Park, one of my favorite places as well, and took the water taxi back from Chinatown to Michigan Avenue, and then headed back from there. And it was really awesome. It was a great experience. The water taxi in Chicago in the summertime is like one of the greatest things ever. It's just like, city time, nighttime. You're on the river. You see these beautiful views. It's just great. And we were the last 3 people allowed on the boat because of like capacity and stuff. It's a pretty popular thing to do in the summertime here. So went to Chinatown that night. Next morning we had
pause. So who remembers this video of George Lucas? You remember this video of George Lucas? Okay.
I do.
Famous video.
I do.
Dong Po Impressions. Some of the best Chinese food I had my entire life. And I've been to Japan, and I even had Chinese food in Japan. So that is not a joke. It was phenomenal. So okay. So you've seen this, right? This is a famous clip of George about someone like doing a report on cotton or something weird. And George is the cryptid in the background that walks to the shot. Yeah. So look at that doorway. You see that doorway?
Mm-hmm.
We drove by it that night.
Look at that.
There it is. That is where George. This is George apparently owns the penthouse at the Park Hyatt in Chicago. He owns the penthouse. So him and Melody Hobson. So he lives really close to a McDonald's.
He also owns that McDonald's, surprisingly.
Probably.
Yeah. So yeah.
But like, look at it. Let me look. I mean, that is
Coke.
you can
That's it.
see like the glass. Like they removed those plants that were there. But like, then in a better shot, there you go. Look, there's the fixtures. You see those metal fixtures right there.
The art deco kind of look.
That is where George lives. So I'm sure if I wanted to,
didn't you get a shot of like the whole building and stuff like that? We can try to like zoom into his windows and see if he's standing up there.
No, maybe
his heads.
I don't remember. I have to look. So okay, here we go.
His kids and tidy whities.
We've got some more Trey commentary. Here we go.
Holland, Michigan, to see our friend Jerry Cable, other host of the Bombad Cast. Shout out, Jerry. I know you're listening because this is your show. And drove through Gary, Indiana. Really beautiful place. If you haven't been to Gary in the summertime, you have to visit it. Got a few "Why are you there?" texts from some people, but the people of Gary are very, very welcoming. So drove through Gary to get to Holland. Just doxed Jerry and met up with Jerry. Okay. We saw Jurassic World. It was terrible, but I got to see it with some of my best.
Trey did not like Jurassic World. You can see he's there's Trey with the Boston coffee.
Well, you'll hear our thoughts on it next week and stuff. But like we liked it more than Trey. Yeah. But I think that we still kind of like it. It is that movie has fizzled for me. And also, have you seen the posts about how the size of the Rancor monster in there changes drastically?
Does it really?
There's a post someone made where like you remember it grabs an entire spoilers for Jurassic World. It grabs a whole helicopter in its hand. And then there's one scene where it's holding like someone in his hand and it's just a small, the size is just.
Is it like the little hands he's got under his chest? Could it be?
No, I think it's like still the big like claw hands, but it's like this is not a consistent size. Anyway,
here's that.
We'll talk more about that next week. And I said, "What's up?" Yeah. So then I walked up to him and I said, "What's up?" Hold on 1 second. Hey, what's up? You want people now? Oh, sorry. Yeah, my bad.
In classic Bombad fashion, we didn't tell anyone that we were doing this, so we posted a video. And look, there I am in the spot.
There he is, right here.
I like Jerry's apartment a lot, actually. I thought it was really cute.
You guys were saying that it was very relaxing, which
it was. So. And we had this. Verner's Ginger Ale.
Verner's Ginger Ale, used as a medicine. Over here, apparently. That's what I hear.
Oh, look, Laserbolt is a brother that lives in Holland.
Your brother lives in Holland. Oh, nice.
Wow. It's too creepy for you. I understand that. Here's Jerry with my book. He's got a very rare exclusive version. He got like the
I got the rare copy right here.
The first 5 prints.
Yeah, man. I showed this to my therapist today. It was great.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Thank you, Jerry.
Of course I did.
This is Trey playing darts in Jerry's
on his knees.
On his knees. And he did it. He won. So then this is us driving around. Trey got some nice candids of us. Oh no. Hold on. I gotta get
Trey took pictures of us on like an actual film camera.
Yes, I'm gonna show you all that. Hold on.
Experiences ever. And the fact that we were both VIP capacity 400 or so Park in Holland.
Oh, here we go.
Well, what I was going to say was that it felt like Trey was taking our engagement photos.
A little bit, yeah. Like he wined us and dined us, and I had this really good place, Hopcat.
We went to Hopcat. Hopcat. It was a lot of fun. I'm going to take y'all to that Asian bistro next time you come up. It was pretty. Right. It was pretty fire.
We gotta get some meme potential here. You can now screenshot and use for your future desires. Just a classic Jerry meme.
Don't zoom into my glasses to see what I'm looking at. Okay.
So I took this next video. I didn't get a chance to edit it like I thought I would, but it is me videoing it, and I don't know if Jerry likes the video. It's a little uncomfortable. Oh no, where is it? It's not on here. We played.
Oh no, you'll have to edit it now.
I do. What is this called? Beanbags.
It's called. I believe it's called. It's called Flannel Slap or something. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I watched them play Flannel Slap for a little while. Then we found a very unbelievably Bombad. Just
I did, and what's funny is it didn't even like occur to me that this place was downtown where I live. And we've got Silver Fox 2 jewelry, and we watched Silver Foxes 2.
I can't find the tape right now.
One of our VHS nights, you know, like with the mother of the mother of Robin Williams was on there. The mother of Sylvester Stallone.
Al Pacino's dad.
Al Pacino's dad, and then
Dustin Hoffman's dad.
Dustin Hoffman's dad. That's right.
So we discovered an actual place called Silver Fox 2, which is.
It's funny that it was named Silver Fox 2. Silver Fox 1, I don't know what happened to it, but it absolutely, it went the way of the dodo, apparently.
It did. This is me and Jerry at the park. And hold on, let's
Park.
I'll let Trey carry this part.
To see it with some morning, we head to Holland, Michigan. Gary, in the summertime, you get to Holland.
That's the part where he gives up my address.
Jerry, and met up with Jerry. We saw Jurassic World. It was terrible, but I got to see it with some of my best buds, so that was great. Took a film camera, shot some Portra 400, shot some Fujifilm 400.
We'll look at that later.
With the boys, went to a few interesting locations in Holland. Shot some great videos. We shot a really great video for Bombad Cast and from a live studio audience. I'm going to pause now so the boys can play it. Pausing now.
Okay, so let's.
Okay, yes, thank you. This is great.
Here's the video of us.
First live show.
First live show in a public park. It was high attendance. So hope y'all enjoy. This is it.
Okay. Here we are, the Bombad Cast live for the very first time. Jerry, how are you feeling?
What's up, Holland? Hey, yeah, what's going on? Welcome to our first live show with such a great crowd out here.
Hey, y'all.
It's good to be here.
Absolutely. It's an absolute pleasure.
It's a joy to be here in my hometown.
It's just so cool. Our first live show together here.
Yes.
With an audience.
In the beautiful Collin Park. Let's hear for Lake Mac.
Here for Lake Mac.
We're here. Woo! Pause for applause.
Thank you, audience. So
Wait. Pause for applause. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Right, please. No, copies of Scotty's books are available by the porta potties right now. Way out there. They're on top of the city ordinance garbage can.
That's right. With all that being said, we're here to discuss and look at the influence of Holland, Michigan on Star Wars lore. Where can we start?
Trees. There's trees. And water. And stars. Not out right now. They'll be there.
I see you.
All right. First live show.
Yeah.
There we go. That was our first live show.
Here we are.
We only cried a little.
Cast live for the
Cried a little bit. And this is another good one. Play this one out loud just so y'all can understand the context of this. So, hold on.
This is
In case you didn't play it, that's a really awkward pause. But if you did, you saw the immense and massive crowd that gathered at, I think it was like Immigration Park in Holland, Michigan. It was pretty awesome seeing all those fans there. And then after that, we filmed one of my favorite experiences in my whole life, to be honest, and that was the porta potty video. So pausing now to play that.
Okay, so this is another fun one that this is my idea.
yes, laser bolt. Hey, We'll have to grab a beer sometime, okay? Just let me know. And this is what would happen if we lived in the same town. This is the kind of shit that we would like do all the time.
There we go. That's
you hear my ooh at the very end. I almost fell into the blue liquid when Scotty opened up that door. It was great.
There we go. There's that one. So hope y'all want to see that again. It's a future Bombad clip.
Look at that. Look at the wheezing laughter of Trey filming this.
Because people were looking. Like, people were wondering what was happening. It was like a full park. There was like kids on play sets.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I love this one. I love the Jerry's like, I'm gonna go hide again. There he is. He almost fell in.
Oh, because there's so many butts in the park, man. That's why. Yeah, you know.
Another favorite of mine.
Yeah, the dad after a long day of Disney World.
And it's like the Trey like rubbing his hands in the background. This is album cover worthy. Like I can just picture Jerry just needs a cigarette in his fingers. Just like a lone
like
cigarette.
right there, man. You could like edit a cigarette in my fingers. That'd be fine.
Yeah. It just looks so look at how cool this image is.
That is pretty epic, honestly. Yeah.
It is. It's just very raw.
Now I need to make my album, right?
Yeah, you do.
Okay? And then that'll be yeah. There we go. Oh, look at this. We were the sweetest. We were the sweetest gay couple in the park that day.
We really were. We didn't even kiss. Let's see.
Okay, wasn't that just a beautiful piece of art? Straight out of a Scooby-Doo cutscene. It was just incredible. Got some looks, got some great takes, some great laughs, some great memories. Things that happened in Holland, Michigan. Yeah, then I mentioned took some film photos. Those turned out pretty cool. Saw Jurassic World, terrible. Went to a beach, was fun, and then we headed back to Chicago. It was like a 3.5-hour drive.
So you'll see this is us on the pier.
Yeah, walking out on the pier right next to that. So that was the lighthouse in Holland, Michigan, out there, right? That is Big Red.
We'll see some more photos of Big Red as well. It's like a staple of the Holland, Michigan culture.
Yes,
it's so cool. It's so pretty. I really enjoy this. So here's Jerry yelling at Trey.
Trey. Yeah, that's the direction of Chicago.
What's over there?
The wind was crazy. Like here's your two Bombad boys right here. So
we were scaring the people on the thing.
We were doing different segments live from. So here's live from I think I don't remember which country we decided this is filmed in. It was just kind of funny to see like desolate. It was so calm. I'm sorry, it was very windy, but like the energy of nothing happening is kind of cool.
By the way, there are so many people on this big like pier out here
it's absurd.
As well and stuff. It was like there were like all these people taking pictures and everything, and Scotty and Trey and I were shooting bumpers.
You were shooting bumpers. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
You can see it right here. Here's man, if it loads, it's not loading, buddy.
Come on again. Come on.
You're shooting ropes. Come on. Mine's not working. Let me see if I can refresh this and fix it.
Casting those ropes. Look at that. Okay, let's go.
Ping Tom Park.
There's a couple of jump scares in these photos, man.
Here we go. Live from Anchorage, Alaska. Here's another good one. I like this one. I think we actually laughed pretty hard at this one. If it'll load. Man, this is a bummer.
Oh, there it goes. There it goes. It's going.
Here I am. This is actually a very sweet image. This is right before I
proposed to me right here.
Yes, this is right before I proposed. This one should be live from Chernobyl. I don't know why it's not working.
Come on.
But here we are having a good time, and it was a beautiful beach. I couldn't believe this is Lake Michigan. and like the island, like the inland structures, you can see it like fade into the distance. Like it really was gorgeous. It was a beautiful
It's
beach.
beautiful. I was gonna say, and I got to get you up here for a beach day. You know, we got to
Yes.
do a full on Bombad beach day. You know,
We were at a really good theater that had heated seats, and they also vibrated and reclined damn near flat. You know, and this is the screenshot from our wonderful day together. Us playing flap sack, whatever you called it.
sack slap.
This is Jerry. Look at
That was when you were saying goodbye.
that's the disappointed like dad look he gave.
This is really give. This is a little doxing me a little bit.
Well, okay, I won't play the next one then.
No, you're good. You're good.
But this is our ride back, and I'll let Trey keep talking. Hold on.
It was not short. And then the last day Scotty was here, we went to a science museum Nature and Science Museum in Chicago. That was cool. Went to a Spider-Man exhibit. Pretty sweet. Saw some cool things. Saw the lizard, a sculpture of the head of the lizard. That was pretty sweet. And then Scotty and I actually rented bikes and drove back to my apartment.
The lizard sculpt was fucking scary. I don't care what anyone
Do
says.
you have like a pic of the lizard skull?
Oh my god, yeah. So like they had the original Goblin mask. This is all from Sony and Marvel, but like I was so excited to see because I really love the character design, but like the size was unbelievable.
Yeah,
I mean, it was the lighting sculpt, so they used that to like get the lighting right on set, and like it is a scary looking thing to see in person. The eyes look real. It was arguably one of the best, like most realistic props I have ever seen.
Hold on. Zoom in on those eyes. Okay. Now let's see that photo of you from earlier. I was gonna say because
my god, no!
Same eyes.
Don't dox me.
Those are the same eyes.
Look at this. You
just blew up my whole spot, man. Come on, like let's go. No, you're good. You're good.
It's the same eyes. They had the shitty goblin from TASM too.
I've seen the same eyes in many different lizard people.
This is awesome. Look at me and Doc Ock. So like there was a really legit exhibit, and I was really impressed by it. I saw it on an ad as I flew into Chicago. I'm like, oh, I gotta go here. Here's me doing the MJ kiss. I am a redhead, so there is some credence to this. Yeah, this was a wild sculpt to see in person. This is from the Venom Carnage movie. So I did not realize how much Venom's veins look like seminal fluid. So that was a little upsetting to me.
Oh, that's not good.
Don't they? I mean, here's Jess and I.
It is, yeah.
With it,
oh man,
I never realized like
just pumping full of cum.
Look at him. It really kind of made me uncomfortable. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I'd rather no veins or like specifically white instead of this milky white substance. But like you can look in. I didn't get a good picture. You couldn't get a good picture. But you can look like directly in his mouth and see like a whole other row of teeth. Like, and I was like, this is creepy. I loved it though. Venom. I like the Venom villain as a character. You know.
Right. They couldn't do the spider on it because they keep doing all the the Sonyverse movies without Spider-Man in them. So.
This was pretty wild. It's probably my favorite thing of the whole exhibit. This was the title card for Far From Home because they did like the
actual title card.
I had no idea that this is it. I had no idea that it was actually like a true paper, like made, cut up, like actual scraps of paper, unused ad set stuff. Like I love this. And so when you watch that movie, that was not digitally animated. That was actual like stop motion title card. So that was my favorite thing of the whole exhibit. Yeah, to see it like layered, like it's the exact one from the end of Far From Home. Some other cool stuff, some Far From Home, like here's the Tony Stark glasses, like the ones that he wears to call the Edith to kill, that bus by accident. Here's Trey giving an honest review of some Roosevelts.
He's very honest. That's very true.
Honest. And this is in the same science
like
museum.
President Abraham Lincoln.
Trey's going to watch this later, and he's going to laugh at this because I had to eat this whole thing. They're like, all right, we're going to start letting people, because we went and saw a movie, and the thing was like a 30-minute, planetarium kind of movie. And they were straight up. They were like, all right, we're going to let people in about 15 minutes. I'm like, okay, enough to eat a snack. And then right when I sit down, they're like, all right, time to come in. No food or drinks. I was so fucking mad. Like I had 2 minutes to breathe. I had to eat this whole thing of Jello in under 2 minutes.
Oh my God.
It was one of those weird experiences. But here we are. Trey will finish telling this part of the story.
On Lake Michigan, on Lakeshore Drive, took him by my favorite scenic route, my favorite view of the skyline. It's right by the planetarium in the city, and took some photos. Went to Lincoln Park with Scotty, one of my other favorite views, and Scotty helped me save Old Town that day. So that was pretty awesome.
Chicago's a really cool city, man. I want to go back and spend like a month there if I could. I would pay Trey rent and everything because it really was a special experience. And you live so close, you know. It was a hop away to get to you. It was only 2 hours to get to you, but it was 3 hours on the way back. I don't know the logic behind it, but that was the logic.
Traffic and stuff like that. Also, it's the time change too. The time change really fucks you up.
It does. I bought some records when I was there, so that was pretty exciting. I bought right here. I bought a really cool instrument album called Rainbows. This is Sienna. For a second I couldn't tell where Sienna's head was at because of how she was laying, but you could see it very clearly. What a sweet dog! Beautiful, clean, awesome
very
dog.
Sweet.
I'm gonna let Trey finish on the story. Then we're gonna go into other adventures.
I enjoyed riding my bike with Scotty on Lake Michigan on Lakeshore Drive just because it reminded us so much of our time in Zushi, Japan about 3 months ago. I'm sure Scotty's told that story. In fact, I was on the podcast that he did with some of our friends that were also in Japan, and it was just a great time being on a body of water, you know, summertime, nice day. It's just hard to beat that. So that pretty much wraps it up for Scotty's time in Chicago. It was awesome having friends, you know, Star Wars friends visiting Chicago and seeing them and stuff. It was just great. So Scotty, I hope you come back to Chicago at some point. Always welcome to stay with me. It was a great experience seeing you, seeing Jerry, seeing Goose, Curtis. Yeah, it was just a really great time. So thanks for listening and stay Bombad.
How wonderful is that?
Right. That's beautiful.
Friend. So I found these cool pictures. I don't know. Do you think these kind of pictures are cool?
Oh yeah.
Are these like really cool? Like this should be our next brand.
Alpha.
Yeah, I just like wolves now. And I just love like this is just like really cool.
We should just like have our faces morphing into wolves, like on a t-shirt.
This is so cool to me. So I just wanted to share that with you. I saved that.
The Alpha. So
I thought it was really cool. But yeah, I was in Union Station. This is completely added by accident, but they announced the next Kiss Cruise, but it's called Kiss Cruise Landlocked in Vegas. So it's not really even a cruise. So
it's gonna be in Las Vegas. Okay, cool.
Yep. So there's that. I might end up going to this actually, which is kind of exciting. I'm gonna see if Chase wants to go. This is in Union Station. Lots of Amish people. They will never watch this, so I can make fun of them all they want. I was shocked with the amount of Amish people in Union Station. Unbelievable. Yeah. Almost all Amish. It was beautiful. Incredible culture. Reminded me of Rural Farm Boy. But like I mean, it was next level, the amount of Amish. Here I am boarding Union Station. This is actually pretty wild. This is a 9/11 memorial, I guess, mural from back in the day, and it's kind of weird to think
it looks like it's from 1921.
That's what I was gonna say. It's weird to look at it and go, holy cow, like that was so long ago. Hey Savannah, what's going on, kiddo? The Amish do have some good merch. Merch. What am I saying? Here's the
honestly great bread, great merch.
I took a train from
great barns.
Exactly, they built really good barns. They built a barn a day. I took the train from Chicago to St. Louis, Missouri for a project. You'll see very small glimpses of the project. I signed an NDA that I'm not allowed to really discuss the project, but very beautiful drive. Unbelievable shot that I got from the train. Like this was movie level. it was so beautiful driving
That's
to St.
from
Louis.
the train, really?
Yeah, it's from the. This is literally from the train.
Oh, wow.
And I was not impressed with St. Louis as a city. I didn't think it was bad. I just
Did you
wasn't.
go up in the arch?
I didn't want. I know we didn't have enough time. We were on. I was literally on for business, and
That's pretty great. I would say I've been up in the arch.
Oh, have you? Okay,
I've been to St. Louis a few times. We used to go watch the Cardinals play all the
So
time.
do you like St. Louis, or are you the same belief of me? Like it's okay.
I haven't been in a long time. It was one of those. It was like Memphis and St. Louis were the two cities I could get to when I lived in Arkansas.
Okay,
and so that was.
And
it was like
Branson.
it was just one of the and Branson. Oh, Branson. Branson was the crown jewel.
Mind you, this is a week. This is just about a week ago for me. So like I have been nonstop. Wait, today's Tuesday. This is exactly a week ago today. That's nuts.
Really?
Yes. I have gone on an insane adventure since then. Here I am, wore the same shirt for travel. I'm probably going to wear it again tomorrow. This is my hotel room. Funny story. I got this Domino's. It was a young delivery driver, bless her heart. It was the first time this ever happened. I wrote on there, knock on my door, bring it straight to my room and knock on my door, and I will show you my ID. Well, of course, bless her. She walked in and someone's like, hey, that's my pizza. Oh, okay. Thank you so much. So then I call the Domino's. I'm like, hey, it's been 20 minutes longer than it should have. They're like, no, your pizza was claimed. I said, well, they didn't follow the instructions because I never got my pizza. And I got my pizza. So it finally came in very late. I ate half of it. I was so hungry. Hadn't eaten all day. But here I am. This is the Airbnb. We stayed at in St. Louis, Missouri for a documentary that I had the privilege to work on. This is the crew I got to work with. I don't want to reveal more than that. I'll share some more later. That you can see right here. That is the camera we use. It was like somewhere between like a $30,000 camera with like a huge. I mean, it was a real documentary. Everyone's like, you did a documentary in St. Louis. Like, what was it about? And I'm like, I'll show you some things. So one of the spots. Well, that's what I was gonna say. I didn't say this to you yet. One of the spots I had the privilege to work at was this man's. It was like a kind of like a reconsignment store, but it was like he sold everything at auction. And he's a lot like, imagine if I grew up and I just like got to collect everything I ever wanted, and he like resells it. And so this is a real 1985 cardboard cutout, like from movie theater.
So 1984.
84. I'm sorry. This is the VHS release, so you can see VHS hi-fi stereo.
Oh my god, that's so cool! I've never seen these.
Yep, there's a real Sandy that's still, and there was like a little bit of a crack, but like whoever owned it previously just drew lightning bolts to make it look like it was part of the lightning. But all these are collections from this guy named Vince, but I can't say much more. And you can see right here he had Kiss. Kiss pinball set up. He had a Virtual Boy. I mean, he had everything. This is Vince right here. Jerry, he had the legit poster we talked about exactly 3 weeks ago.
Way, man.
Yes, dude.
Look at that. That's incredible.
Isn't that amazing?
This guy now. That's the thing. I'm just gonna have to go barge into this man's home and touch that Ghostbusters.
This is his business. He does this. So I found an original iPod. Some things I wanted to buy, some things I did buy. I won't tell you what those are yet. They'll come in later. But like, I mean, I'm sure you remember this Batcave.
I remember that.
Look at that.
Absolutely.
All in the box. So he was in this is a 90s Falcon, I'm pretty sure. He had the Kenner Falcon, of course, and a huge Mars Attacks poster, one I've never seen, like so big before. Just a bunch of really cool vintage toys, pet poodle toy. This is all on his storefront, so you can actually go buy this.
So in the storefront, okay. So
yeah,
you're gonna tell me what store this is when we're done.
This is really cool. I shot a commercial for this guy. I was a main actor in the commercial for this guy, so we'll talk about that later too. That was not for the project. That was for his business. They had like a original Mr. Slushy machine. So like this guy collected everything. Like this is my favorite kind of stuff. This like 1960s, like cold drink, like refreshments. And you just put a coin in and you get a plastic cup or paper cup and it just pours it in there for you. There's a ton of these machines in this place of business. Unbelievable. Yeah. Some of these were not Bombad. He had like a bunch of the variation figures for the Kenner Luke.
Wow.
So he knows what he has. It's the thing. It's not like I was talking to someone that does not know what he has.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Slot machines. He had some really cool VHSs that I want to get. Look, this one's amazing. Limited collector's edition, 2000s Millennium. It's like Las Vegas 2000. So I found some cool stuff we're gonna have to buy for Bombad Cast. But
okay, I was gonna say, yeah, that would. I hope you grabbed a couple of VHSs.
I did. He wouldn't let me buy those. Those are his personal collection. But I did buy one VHS that you'll see in here. I'm pretty sure. But like, look how cool these are. Two River Sodas.
I love this one.
I know, me too. Really cool design. Hand painted. You know, like it. He collected everything. Old kiosk machine. Like there's a popcorn. Isn't that awesome? Popped your popcorn in there and it poured it out in that little bucket. Mr. Slushies again. Oh, a bunch of old CRTs. He had a bunch of old JBL speakers from an AMC that he liquidated. So like you'll see the AMC stuff in a second. Yeah, this is like a t-shirt inside. I really wish I would have bought this. I was afraid it wouldn't be an extra large, but it's like a vintage Dr. Pepper shirt. This is
they almost always were in those. They almost always were in the little things. Yeah.
This is all really interesting old layouts of things in a mall that closed there. So like it's all the old what would you say? Can't think of the word. Blueprints. So you can see like all of the stuff.
Okay.
You can see, Tivana, you can see Bath and Body Works. All these are actual blueprints from the company. He had a signed Michael Jackson Thriller, which was really cool. Like it's like
wow. Okay.
Yeah. Another one. This is the craziest one of them all. Oh, sorry, this is not the craziest. He had
he's got Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Oh
look,
shit! No,
he's got the original Death Star figure right here, and those are the binders that they put on Chewbacca. That's a very rare piece. Like that within itself is a rare piece.
Okay.
That only came with this, and then he has the Dianoga as well. Which there we go, the original Dianoga. Isn't that cool?
That's crazy.
This is his AMC, like because he liquidated the AMC at the mall that he worked at, and that was the actual AMC, like whatever they would call them. So this is something that I bought. I think it should be arriving soon. This is Star Wars Target. I don't know if this even exists on the internet. It is 2-hour long Target toy promotion for Star Wars. So
really,
yes. So this also could be technically lost media. So very exciting stuff there.
That's incredible, and that's the one you got right there.
Yeah, I think I bought that. I'm not sure. I grabbed a pile of stuff, and he charged me $150 for it. I think it's like 10 records, a handful of really cool vintage toys, like McDonald's, like Pokemon and Super Mario toys that I never had growing up. But yeah, he had some box figures, had some really cool stuff. Like he had some Ghostbusters collectibles. Let me see if I have any of them in here.
I'm gonna have to check this out.
It was awesome, yeah. And like he had, I don't remember Death Squad. I think this must have been a toy thing that you can like move in the store. This is really cool.
Oh,
this
yeah, like a display, yeah.
This is a little porn vision. So like they had in there an image of just like something sexual, and you look through them, like very 70s kind of like look at this dude. It was actually pretty sick. I did not buy these. I wish I would have.
Look at these bushes. Yeah.
But like his collection was incredible in terms of stuff, very Bombad. Like he had a boxed Apple II. Look at the condition of this Apple II computer. It is from 1985, mind you.
God.
Yeah, he had a bunch of old computers. But the thing is, what I love about Vince is that he knows value. So it wasn't like I was gonna get a crazy deal. I mean, like it wasn't like you're at a thrift store and you find this and you get it for $6.
Right. No, he is a collector and a dealer. He knows exactly what. Yeah, exactly.
He gave me a 25% discount because I did a couple of favors for him, and he has a bunch of oddities as well, which you can see over there. Now this is probably the craziest one of them all. This is valued at $6,000. This is a World War II Disney Dispatch like catalog signed by Walt. Signed by Walt himself. This is the only thing I've ever seen in person in my life that was actually signed by Walt Disney.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's not like that's insane.
That's crazy.
And like in here, there is like completely naked pinups of women. So like it was like a World War II dispatched thing. So
yeah.
like
Here's a drawing of Mickey Mouse, and here you go. Have some
some other cool things. I love the take a Wakanda wild side. I thought that was a wild. Genuinely thought this was the Marvel swims. That's very 90s.
Yeah.
Just ridiculous. 1992. Just ridiculous.
They still do those too, right?
Yes. No, the Paul McCartney, this is a shirt that I really wanted. I wore this for something that I worked on in here. They also he had the remember the Aerosmith arcade game, Jerry? Do you remember that at all? It was a shooter.
Really?
Yeah, it's really weird.
Oh, maybe I do remember that. Okay. Oh, there you are.
I took this.
Boys.
I took
There's
this
my boys.
With to show
Where's
you.
Winston?
Oh, here I am. This is one of the rap dinners we had. It was a karaoke spot randomly in St. Louis, Missouri. And this is my friend Nick that I worked on this project with. This is Jake from Bright Sun Films. If you've ever watched this channel before, he's a good friend of mine now. And the person filming is Darren. And I do in this Mexican restaurant. I'm like, I might as well sell it. So I did Just a Gigolo by David Lee Roth, and like, I had the whole restaurant in the palm of my hands. We're not gonna watch the full thing. This might actually be BTS for something that we worked on together. So if it loads, it doesn't matter if it loads. At one point, I get in the floor and I started, I started like humping the air. This is interesting. Can you tell me what restaurant this is from?
Oh, no, not. I'm not a big restaurant light fixture guy. So.
Cheesecake Factory. I bet now that'll make sense.
I have a confession.
Oh, okay.
I've never been to a Cheesecake Factory.
Lots of browns and oranges. That's like the Cheesecake Factory's thing.
Love me some browns and oranges. Absolutely.
Yes. So you know who 8984M. You know who Jake is. Yeah, Jake and I just finished working on something together. Very exciting. But yes, it is a fixture from there, and this was hanging in someone's house, which is pretty crazy. I got this for Jared. Obviously, this is something that was also in someone's house. Here I am with John Anderson from Yes. Can't really explain how I got this opportunity to meet John Anderson from the band Yes, but owner of A Lonely Heart happened in real life. Here we go. It sounded really good for 81.
Yeah.
Listen to this. 81, dude. 81, and he killed it. Here I am driving around St. Louis, Missouri, all by myself. That's me and Jake right there. This is one of the last things we ended up shooting together. But it was a very fun trip. I was an employee of Bright Sun Films for 6 days straight, and we got a couple other things in the works now. So pretty. If no one knows what this is, Bright Sun Films is like a YouTube channel that I've been watching since like 2017 when Jake was very young, which is crazy to think about. And I was really young. I mean, that was almost 10 years ago. I've been watching his channel for a long time. And it's all about like abandoned places, all about, bankruptcy. It's I can't it's not a video. It's a it is a feature documentary. So that's the only thing I can say about this project. And it was filmed in St. Louis, Missouri. It is going to be, I don't want to blow anyone up or like,
don't.
I will tell you, it is Tiger King level good. That is my.
I am excited to see it because you told me little to nothing. I know little to nothing about this.
It is in terms of characters, not in terms of maybe a little bit in terms of drama, but in terms of characters, it is truly to me Tiger King level. Like that's a real person, and you're like dumbfounded watching it. So that's the only thing I can say. And these are real people. These are all real people in St. Louis. St. Louis is a very eclectic and eccentric group of people that I never would have expected from a city like this. So that's the only context I can really give legally. But here I am boarding my flight. And then, of course, as you know, I got back on a flight literally 2 days later in Atlanta, and this is where Brian Fry comes
There he
in.
is.
So
there he is.
this is a funny story you have not heard yet. I'm excited to share this with you, Jerry. So me and my boy Brian, and you can see right here, we went to a parking garage and we figured out very quickly that this was not a regular parking garage. This was a homeless encampment. And so this guy had washed his shirts and is trying them.
He's drying them.
Yep. And then we find it where he sleeps. By accident entirely, we were both freaking out, laughing our ass off, like we're not in the right area. And so had a very authentic Atlanta experience right here.
Beautiful.
Just really great. And this is us laughing our asses off. We were dying. He's like, we got to get the fuck out of here. This is the DragonCon Convention Center. This is also where they filmed Loki season 1 and 2. So very nerve-wracking. These elevators are no joke. They're like, you get in, you click the floor you want to go to, and they're like maybe 10 I guess miles per, I don't even know what to say. They're just like 30% faster than they should be. And you're like, you're
like it's sucked into the floor.
You're like, doom, and you're like, oh, and like
you do like a cartoon, like the cartoon with Plucky Duck, where he like it sends the guy like through the ceiling and everything.
Yes, and like you
stretching
look down,
and shrinking.
When you look down, you see like you immediately see everything get like it's like it was the craziest thing. Yes, the Marriott Marquis. Of course, we went to the highest floor you can go to without having a room key, and we looked down, and I got to see the skyline of Atlanta, and it was very beautiful.
Oh, beautiful! Look at
gorgeous. And there's a domed rock that's apparently kind of close to where I don't know if it's close, but that was the direction in which all of our friends live out there. So that was pretty cool. We had ramen. We had a nice little ramen date. Me and my boy.
Beautiful.
Harkening back to Japan. Oh, we were talking all about you. We were learning about how much we loved you and how awesome you were. Brian and I had a great discussion just hanging out.
Oh,
I saw a Waymo. Do you know what a Waymo is, Jerry?
Oh, it's like the things that they were destroying because they were like the police were using them to find where they were in LA.
This is exciting.
Yeah. No, it was like it's basically it's a self-propelled taxi, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's a no driver taxi, essentially.
Mm-hmm. There it is, right there. That was my hotel room. Good. It was actually really nice for $98 a night. I'm like, this is really not bad. I was very happy.
Waymo, stop licking boots, man.
That's right.
Like I gotta say,
beautiful. This is also pretty sick. This is a real Skywalker bottle of wine from Skywalker Ranch.
Gorgeous. Look at that.
It was legit. This is okay. Here we go. This is Cabe's Oasis. This is the part I was so excited to share with everyone. This is in Brian and Holly's humble abode. A fully actualized, completely made. Like they had full design over all of this. They had work with Tom Spina from Regal Robot to like purchase stuff, and all these tables and chairs and seats and fixtures. A lot of this stuff were either handmade or completely made by Regal Robot. Well, I guess handmade through Regal Robot. They had the glass.
Right. Well, because they've got you can custom order furniture.
Yes. And like Holly and Brian were such wonderful, accommodating people in terms of like, food and drink. And Holly made us a ton of mixed drinks. I can't wait for you. So like you can kind of see them here. I should have got a better picture of the menu. You got the Rhodian Sour, the Balthan Spy. What's that one say? The Ortolan Backwash. I mean, it just great. Chadrafan, Marzipan. Like Holly is a
man.
great.
We've reviewed Holly's book and stuff already of her like killer cocktails.
Yes.
I would love for her to do a Star Wars cocktail book.
That is something we discussed too. Like if that's ever going to be a possibility, and I hope that works out. But like everything, like they got the fixtures custom made. And like apparently
the sign's custom as well, right?
Yes, the sign was completely custom. The other cool thing too is, and this is one cool part, is that Regal Robot were the ones that made like the IG, heads, or what would you call this? The whatever these things were repurposed as. They made them for the Disney parks. So this is literally Disney parks level quality. It is as authentic as you can get. That. And like the whole room is styled after it. This giant Cabe Oasis sign that led out to the backyard, and like the fact that like the backyard had a really weird fixture on it. It all felt super strong. I felt very inspired leaving here. It was
Yeah.
amazing. It was the first like
Beautiful.
at home personal experience, and like Brian's such a sweet guy. He had a bunch of I know it's
Brian
pretty
is a
cool.
sweetheart.
Look at this.
What? Whoa, Therm.
Yes, they never release a Therm figure, so he buys. I didn't know this. Brian really loves having a figure collection, so he ends up buying custom made
Custom ones.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. I knew this about Brian.
There's a couple of them too. His Star Wars figure set was amazing, and Hollywood put like sparkles in the drinks. You can kind of see it there. It was
Ooh,
it was wonderful.
cool.
Here's the full collection right here, the full spread. So sexy. Look at him. He's losing
Look
his
at
mind.
those.
There's Holly making drinks, and of course, we had the privilege of it. Back here is my friend Ryan. Ryan was the one that put the whole convention together. We also had Brian Young from Sith List, the same show that Holly's on. In the room, Alex and Mollie came by this evening. Brian with this mouse droid that he got at Disney World, which I think is great.
That is fantastic.
It's huge, it's very fast. It
That's
actually put a
huge, man.
it put a dent in the wall, and Brian felt very bad about it. But it adds to the je ne sais quoi.
It
of the
adds
whole
to
experience.
I was gonna say it adds to the Star Warsiness, like and now that's a Star Wars piece of damage. It's
Right,
by a
exactly.
mouse droid,
But look at my favorite thing about the bar is the bar. Probably my favorite detail is that
That's very cool.
the bar is meant to be like a scrapped pod racer.
I
How
was gonna say
freaking
it
cool
looks
is
like
that?
a piece of a ship or something. So it's a scrapped pod racer that is.
Yes.
I love this.
I know Brian and Holly
God.
really. I mean, it's amazing. It's super immersive, and they also had a Dole Whip machine. Incredible. They had
God.
Star Wars spoons and bowls and mugs. And I got my glass. I don't know if Brian ended up shipping it out yet, but I got a Cabo Oasis glass coming now that I've visited. I don't want to fly back with it in case
That's
anything would happen.
beautiful. Oh yeah, right. Yeah, you want to make sure and take care of that one.
But look at that. Look at the glow. There's sparkles in it. You can kind of see him, kind of hard to see him.
Yeah.
Now this is great. So Brian was like, "Hold on, put this on." And so I got a DL44 that he had, and I wore a full Han Solo's get up that he made for one of one of the like 5K runs. But this is great. This is me shooting Brian Young in the face, blasting him away.
Oh man, sorry about the mess.
Sorry about the mess. Yeah, how sick is this? Here I am, full on Han. This is me with Marva the cat, named after, of course, Cassian's mother. So I'm going to post these on my social media tomorrow. I wanted to show them here tonight. Here's me going into the convention center. It was really wonderful. I had my own placard, of course. At the beginning of the panel, I didn't get any good photos. This is the room I was in. There was about 5 people when I walked in here. I sat through this panel. It was really good. About 16 candles. The John Hughes movie. This guy in the front pissed me off majorly because I after the panel was over, I talked to them.
Is this the guy? Hold on, the guy, like right here in the tan shirt or something right there.
No, the guy that's slouched down. You can barely see his head.
Oh,
you see him?
Yeah,
blue shirt, right in the middle.
He struck me as a sloucher when you told me what he did.
Well, he straight up walked to me right before my panel starts. He goes, "Midichlorians, huh?" I said, "Yep," and he goes, "Well, I'm going to let you know you're not going to change my mind about that. That's one of the stupidest things George Lucas ever made." I'm like, "Well, if you stay for my panel, I might be able to change your mind." He goes, "Not looking to change my mind. It sucks and it's dumb and it ruins Star Wars," and walked away. I was like, "Well, I got to remember."
All right.
Most nerds are Reddit people that don't know how to socialize.
Mm-hmm.
So like I had to accept that. And like I sold about 4 books, which was nice. The panel ended up filling out to about 15 people. I don't know why I added this photo of Peter Criss playing Godzilla Kaiju Wars VR. That was completely by
it's great.
accident.
It's a good vibe. This is
the
vibe.
I added a ton.
Right.
Okay, well, here's Peter Criss from Kiss as an old man, obviously that he is, playing arcade games with his mouth agape. I don't know why there's so many photos of Peter Criss here. Okay,
there's a lot of Peter Criss.
This is another great panel. Is Jason Fry, of course, friend of the Bombad Cast. I now have Jason Fry's phone number, which is really weird.
Oh, really? Text him right now. See if he wants to come on the show.
Okay. Hold on.
Yeah. No, come on.
Hey, buddy. I know we met in passing. Well, so I talked to him after this panel. I'm like, I don't remember talking to me, but at Celebration, and like he still didn't recognize me. I said, oh, I was just as Paul Stanley. He goes, oh my God, I remember you. And so he remembers, and I showed him the picture of him looking down at me as Paul Stanley. He goes, I gotta have that. I'm like, okay. But they handle themselves like a pro. This whole panel was about like the legacy of Luke Skywalker. And I mean, you're talking to the guy who wrote Luke's last book. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
He sat down with Rian Johnson and like they collaborated on that book for that whole afternoon, right? And he talks about that. And there's this one guy that was awful, and he's sitting directly in front, and he's like, he raises his hand like halfway through their talking, and he goes, "Do you think they ruined Luke Skywalker?" Talking this to Jason Fry.
Who did the one in the Winnie the Pooh hat?
No, it was someone else towards like I didn't get a picture of him, completely towards the left. And this is, I think, Jason talking to him. But no, that was a 501st person. This person that asked the question was just, they're like, I think they ruined Luke Skywalker in this trilogy. They're like, okay, that's fair, you know. He goes, I was used to the Luke Skywalker that I grew up with, you know, the one in the EU, and they talked about how much they like the EU, blah, blah, blah. And then, you know, he's like, I wish my Luke Skywalker was like Neo from the Matrix. And then Jason probably took a second, and he goes, well, if you really want Neo in the Matrix, you should look to Anakin Skywalker. It was like the greatest, like, just flip. It was beautifully
deflected. Yeah,
because it's true. Like,
kid tried to throw a couch at him, and he like just like.
But like,
yeah,
if Neo never fell, or like, if Anakin never fell, then he would truly be Neo. But like, the whole thing with Neo is that he's the prophesized one. He's gonna be here to save the day. Like, that is Anakin. Anakin is Neo. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
right. No, absolutely.
So I was hearing that, and I was like, oh God, like, I hate those kind of takes. And like, why?
Yeah, this is not a Star Wars celebration.
No,
right here. No.
Yeah,
and this is the
the level of fandom that are in these things are like and it's the worst kind of fandom. Not to be rude to anyone here, but like, it's the fandom where like, I know more because I'm at this convention. Not I'm no more because I know more. Like, it's like a badge of honor. Like, I go to conventions, so I'm gonna know more, kind of thing.
Right.
And like, you're talking to a guy that actually contributed to Luke's story. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Good night, Bloom. Thank you for joining. Hope you enjoy the replay.
Bloom.
I'm gonna go take a warm shower after this, man. I'm feeling a warm shower. So yeah, so they had some cool displays that you would normally not see at a celebration. Of course, this Never-Ending Story one was really sick.
Really fun.
Ecto 1, baby.
Whoa,
I mean, it was
there. It is.
It was.
There's
great.
the Ecto 1.
It was a true hearse and everything. Like, this was not it was really cool.
That's really awesome.
Probably the same model. I'm not sure, but like, I'm gonna follow this Instagram, Somerville Ecto 1. Like, it was so accurate. I love all of this. I really do.
Right.
It was beautiful. This was cool. You don't see this in a celebration either. This is all like balloons.
Balloons.
Yes.
Yeah.
Look at that. Isn't that incredible?
That's crazy.
And awesome. So yeah, I was having a fun time with
I want to go to a bigger con.
Me too.
Like this, because well, you did already.
Well, I mean, I want to go with you. I'd love to go.
No, right, yeah. Listen, no, I want to go to one of these together because we would be able to find you. Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
No.
I would love for you to come with me. Wait, is this
501st?
Crimson Dawn?
Yeah, 501st. They had a sabacc area, and you can come play sabacc with people.
Oh my God, that's so fun.
Yeah, I got this. There's a cool throne they had here, and I was talking to the 501st guy. I'm like, yeah, I've only been to celebrations, and I talked to him like, this is really cool to see it here in this element, you know, where it's like very unique looking. They had the Dual Master toy.
There we go.
Here I am with Paul Williams, who famously worked on Rainbow Connection and the Muppets, and was a huge songwriter for the Carpenters, and wrote one of my favorite Daft Punk songs. So this is one of those spur of the moment.
Well, you also remember did you tell him that one time that I said you looked like him and everything when you put like, glasses on?
I forgot about that, Jerry.
That picture. You should have showed him that picture.
I should have. You're right.
Should have. Like, look, I look just like you.
Well, I'll tell you a really funny story he told me.
Like 10 feet taller.
So I walked by his booth and I went up to like his handler or whatever you would call him, his agent, his whoever. And I was like, how much for a picture and like a signed thing? He's like 120. I'm like, you know what? I was like, fuck it. I never do this. My first ever person like that I've ever got a photo with at a convention, because I usually wait like after a concert or something. So I had to get this with Paul Williams for 2 reasons. And this is one of the best reasons of them all that I have not shared with anyone else yet. And you're going to be first to see it. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Here's that rainy day they told me about, and I laughed at the thought.
That's Paul Williams.
Yeah.
That clip
exactly.
is Planet of the Apes.
Crazy.
So that is one of the bigger reasons why I got it. That is, I got a actual image with the
Hold on. Is he also the voice of the Penguin from the Batman the Animated Series?
Yes.
I did not know that.
Yes.
Okay. That's what I didn't know about Paul Williams.
I met the smoking ape in person, the smoking ape. So there was that.
You tell him, you told him about that, right? That
No,
we
of
used
course I did not. I talked way more
No,
about,
of course not. No, I treat him like a regular human being.
like a person. I talked to him about, obviously my favorite. I love Daft Punk. You all know this if you watch, but I was super excited to show him. Hold on, I don't want to bend this. They had this in his booth, and I bought that for $20 to get it signed. So it was lyrics to Touch, which is probably one of the greatest like audio music experiences I ever had for the first time. It changed my life. But yeah, so I had to do that. I never do photos at conventions. I'm not that I don't believe in it. I understand why someone would. Now that I've done it, but it was thrilling. We talked for like 10 minutes. It was really kind of beautiful. He told me a really funny story. In 2014, when Daft Punk won Grammy of the Year, they were being treated like kings, because he was the one that accepted the award, because he was a big collaborator. He wrote 2 songs for it. And so he accepted the award, and the robots can't talk. So he spoke for him. And, he's accepting the award, and it's like, oh my God, after that we were treated like kings. I mean, we had people, everything was flown out for free, all of it. Blah, blah, blah. He described the whole experience. And then in 2015, when they all got invited back, because you get invited back the next year, he said there was a moment where Paul Williams was walking with his wife after the event in 2015, and they're looking for a car. They're looking for their car in a parking lot, and then he notices the 2 Daft Punk guys are doing the same thing, looking for a car, and he walks up to me. He goes, "This would not have happened a year ago." Just like the idea of both of them, all 4 of these people struggling to find their car, treated like kings the year before, but now are like,
yeah. Oh, so easily they forget, man.
Yes.
So easily they let it go. Yeah.
But he was such a nice guy. He was really cool. We talked about Muppets.
Wonderful. I love this.
That was pretty exciting for me personally. Then after that, later that day, I met up with the Damons. We went and played. We went to a little barcade place. Yeah, they are right there. Had a great time hanging out with those 2. I love those 2. Here's Gorgar, which is a pinball machine. I thought this was very Jerry coded. I don't know why.
It's very me, and I love my devil. Oh, I love him.
I just love this.
Whoa.
Gorgar.
Whoa, what is going on down there?
I don't know. It's hot. Pinball machines were hot, man.
Gorgar.
Maximum force.
Maximum.
We played a really fun shooting game, had a blast hanging out, and we went to Dad's Garage, which is one of the places that they go for improv, and they took classes there, and I had a blast with these 2. I love these 2. They've been friends with them for, God bless, 8 years now, and finally going to Atlanta and seeing them was really special, and we had a really good time. And at Dad's Garage, we had a great time, and then we did some photo booths. It was at a place called Church, and the photo booth.
You went to church.
Yes, the photo booth was $6.66. So we didn't. The screen wasn't working. So whenever I put the money in, here I am. I did not know what was happening. Then Alex is like, get in. And then they jumped in the photo really quick. Alex and I almost kissed right here.
I was going to say, yeah, you got to knock teeth together.
Yes. So then we switched sides because I was so much of the frame in the other one. And we've been drinking a little bit. It was wonderful. But here we are right there. Happy looking cute. Me screaming. Having a good time. It was a really wonderful time. Picking my nose. It was beautiful.
That's incredible.
It was awesome.
Oh, I love that. Yeah.
The flight out had a Burger King, so that's a reference.
Oh yeah, like mine's calling me like the Green Goblin mask right next to me right now.
Like the
There is
green
a
goblin.
Burger King. There's a Burger King in town here. There are like five Burger Kings and McDonald's
Yes.
independently in Holland. There is one where there is an old lady who runs the drive-through who every time will ask when you're paying for your food, "Do you want a crown?"
Do you want a crown?
Every single person she asks, and she tells you, I ask everybody if they want a crown because you're a king, like that. So
That's amazing. That's actually really sweet.
Fantastic.
So this is going to be wrapping it up in a few minutes. So there's reasons why I didn't do Bombad. So I'm not kidding. This is a real image. Right there is a restaurant called the Blue Crab in New Orleans. Right there, right in the middle, you can kind of see it. It looks smack dab in the middle. When I landed in New Orleans, I don't think I even told Brian this yet. After my whole trip to Atlanta, when I landed in New Orleans, the night before, my dad called me. He's like, "Do you want to go on a boat ride to Mississippi?" I'm like, "Sure." I mean, just might as well.
Why not?
I mean, why not? I've traveled for 3 weeks now, and this is like the very last bit of travel until tomorrow when I go on a family beach trip. But here is my dad. We had a great time. We went across. I bet I can show it on Google Maps a little bit easier. Let me try that real quick. Hold on. But yeah, no, I was texting y'all all the shit my dad was saying. My dad had really good takes on AI. Good news.
Which is great. That's great. I love that we got we got a good take on AI from Chris.
So
Man. I love
my dad's got a house literally like right over here. Like right, I don't know if y'all can y'all see the map right now?
Yeah.
And so he's got a property over here. So he took his boat all the way down the Amite River Canal into Lake Maurepas, which is a 10-mile wide river. Try saying that, Lake Maurepas.
Lake Maurepas.
Yeah, so he took it through here. He took it all the way through this channel right here, which there's a really good restaurant right here called, well, there's Sun Buns, but there's one called Middendorf's, and it's just fantastic. Really good. I'm going to take you there next time for some of the best catfish you'll have in your entire life.
Okay, hey, I'm looking to come down there again sometime soon, hopefully. We'll see.
Gladly. So this channel feeds out into the largest lake in Louisiana, as you can tell, Lake Pontchartrain. That's the one that you know Lake Pontchartrain, Jerry, because of the song.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, we got the we've driven over Lake Pontchartrain.
Yes.
As well.
Yes.
But yeah, while listening to Lake Pontchartrain by Ludo.
I can't remember the band's name. I don't remember.
Ludo. It's Ludo. Yeah.
Ludo, that's it. So my dad then took from this opening right here all the way to right here. I think it's either this one, maybe. I don't remember. But he took this little area, and then we took the boat all the way through this channel, then all the way out the channel. We went through like the boot of Louisiana. We went all the way to Bay St. Louis. So from like over here to over here. And then after that, we took the boat all the way to right here, Biloxi, Mississippi. So that was a whole day. It was about 3 hours of boat ride.
You were texting us for a long time. You were still on the damn boat. Yeah.
Yes. Oh yeah. It was a long day, and we went out. You can see we went to a little sandbar, and right here we sat in the boat and hung out. It was really wonderful. It was actually a really good time. And Dad was like, "Look at all those asses! Look at all those asses!" Pointing at the girls' butts over there. He was very excited to say that.
He was having a lot of fun.
He was having a lot of fun. But yeah, we had a really good time. This is us listening to music on the way back in. That was some friends that he met that we brought back to their hotel. I don't know what this image is supposed to be. Oh, okay. So here's the important part.
Here we are.
Here is the film photos. Yes, anyone that stayed long enough. This is the film photos that Trey took of us. I forgot we didn't even talk about these yet.
I was just saying, we are just now getting to them and stuff. We mentioned that, and Trey also mentioned that he took those photos. But yeah, here we are, guys. You get to finally see the actual, and this is actual film.
Actual film. Only get one shot at it. This was actually really cool. I remember kissing your face. I kissed you right on your temple.
Oh yes.
I'm a very affectionate person, but like being able to see this was seeing Jerry in person in his house that we've always talked about going and visiting, and I want to go back. I really want to fly up there and just hang out with you there. But It was
Say,
wonderful.
come over here. We'll do like a whole. We'll do a beach day. We'll go to
Do a
the
12-hour live stream of
it'll
us
be
sitting there
great.
silently. That was something
Yeah,
we discussed.
exactly.
The Boss Coffee.
We got a
Really
little
good
Boss
stuff.
coffee. I love
Loved it.
that. Oh man, I chugged that thing.
Hopcat right there. It was fantastic food. Really
Right
good
next to the
food.
movie theater. That right there is Sperry's. There's only 2 in existence.
Wow.
They're both up here in Michigan. So it's Port Huron was the first one, and then you got the one here in Holland, and it's like a boutique theater.
Yes.
Like they're like screening rooms.
Yes, they're beautiful. They're
It's what it feels
amazing.
like.
They're amazing. And the seats were great.
And there twice over the past 2 weeks as well.
And we had to go buy our tickets early, then go hang out and do stuff and come back and see the movie. My favorite photo of Jerry ever. It's so good.
It looks like one of the photos from the beginning of How I Met Your Mother or something.
Oh my God, yes.
It looks like, like a ba 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 ba.
Here I am with some
In the background. Oh, there we go in Cherry Republic.
right.
It's a store that is based out of Traverse City, Michigan. They have a lot of cherries and stuff there. Oh, you need to come up here around September. I'll take you to the orchards and stuff.
Oh,
like
I would
that.
love that.
We'll get some apples, get you some apples. We'll have some apple pie and stuff, and we'll also do a flight of hard apple cider.
When Jerry and I finally release an indie album, an indie sad boy album, this will be the cover
It'll
of
be the
it.
one. Yeah, absolutely.
It's so good. And look, I love this one of Trey and Jerry a lot.
Flowers or something,
Yeah. Really cool looking shot. This is a really awesome shot that Trey got.
This it's like basically just an atrium inside.
Yes.
There's like several stores right here, and there's like an atrium in downtown Holland that is just really, really rad, really cool, very, very old school. And yeah, there's a lot of really cool old architecture.
There is
that I really like.
Yeah, it was really sick, and we played Connect 4, but it was too confusing. Too much counting. It freaked me out.
Too much. I couldn't find the hole.
I couldn't. I was just too much counting for me. It was a lot. Too much colors, too much counting. Here we are playing hacky sack or whatever. Flat funnel cake.
Slap your sack.
Here's Jerry and I holding our hands in protest to this. What we thought said Dune 2, but it said June 2.
June 2. Yeah. In protest. Yes, absolutely.
In protest. Really cool shot from Trey. Some more of a really cool building, 1892, just a really old building in Holland.
Next time you come up, we might have to swing by and see Laserbolt. Apparently he's in Ludington, which is not very far away from me.
Let's do it.
No,
this is great right here. Beautiful shots of Immigration Park.
That's what I'm going to call it from now on.
I know you are.
Call it Immigration Park. I love it.
I look like a dad that's like, come on, hold my hand. Come hold my hand, buddy. Come on.
No, I don't want to.
Yeah. And you can see a little bit of that. Probably my favorite shot. These tourists like looking in the fountain, and Jerry and I. This is very back of the record.
Oh, back of the record. Yeah,
back of the record.
Song titles right there above the
yes,
picture, like in the sky.
There's this. Here's us playing tag on film.
Yes.
This was a real shot of film was used on this.
Yes, absolutely.
And you're watching this. It doesn't make any better. You're also. Oh my God.
Yeah, you're all complicit.
Such a sexy photo of Jerry.
Look at that. Porta potties in the background. Nature.
Here's the people that are buried in the tree, which I love.
Yeah, so there are what happened a long time ago in Holland is the Dutch people came here, and a lot of their dead died of the chickenpox, and they planted them inside of a tree.
Yep.
To keep the evil spirits at bay and to keep them from causing a bad potato famine that year. It was honestly, it was a little anti-Semitic. The things that they felt about those people as well. So it was not, it's not really a happy tree, but there are people inside of that tree.
Yep. Yeah. There it is. And here we are on film. This also could be a good back of the album cover.
That would be very nice. Yeah.
I love these shots. Trey got some really good ones of the you know,
Big Red. We got Big
Big
Red in
Red.
the background there, and you can go right up to Big Red if you have enough money to have one of the summer homes on that side of the lock.
That's incredible.
It used to be apparently it used to be open to the public and everything.
Yeah.
And then a bunch of rich people came and built their houses right there, so you
Classic.
can't get to it unless you if you have an out-of-state driver's license, you can walk up to it.
Yeah.
But only on certain days.
Truly classic beer. Oh, that photo of Charlie
There's
Kelly
me.
from Always Sunny, that was supposed to harken back to my favorite photo from this whole experience.
Where is it? Oh, there.
Very
it is.
similar vibes. But I was laughing at that later. Oh, and this is the meal I had with my dad. I don't know why this is randomly in here. I'm sorry, but the film photos really are special. This was a really cool
They
moment.
are.
Jerry and I have had our photos taken professionally before by our friends, and honestly, whenever you come back down here, we're going to do that again, which is really exciting. We're going to do a whole
I'm ready,
new
man.
slate of photos at some point. But yeah, had some really good oysters and blue crab claws. My dad had a nice little fillet, okra, some potatoes.
Beautiful.
Just me and my dad with Camus wine. My dad loves to dine. That's how my dad treats me.
Chris. I miss Chris Jero.
Yes.
Chris is a beast of a man.
He is. He's
a
wonderful.
God amongst mere mortals.
He asks
And,
about you
I
more
just
than he asks about anyone else. I don't know why.
Really?
He
Tell
actually
him I
loves
say
you.
hi. Tell
I
him
will.
I say hi next time you see him. Tell him I miss him.
My dad was like, "How's
I
Jerry?"
love. You know what I want to, and I don't want to invite myself on a beach trip. I want to go on a beach trip with you guys someday.
Well, funny enough,
one of these days
that could be worked out. Gladly, that'd be amazing.
I would love to go on a beach trip with you guys someday.
Here's
because you go to the same beach that I used to go to. When I lived
Yes.
down there. Which is
Yes,
what I
it'd be
love. We all
perfect.
know the area and stuff like that. You know, we can like go down there and yeah. Anyway,
This is great. This is the Hard
beautiful.
Rock Casino had a really cool DJ that did like the music synced up with the videos. So like as much as people were dancing, and it was all my dad's like boating friends because it was like a private event. It was really awesome.
So it was like an event with like people your dad knew.
Yes, yeah, because it was the boat
crazy.
club
Okay.
that he's in.
Oh, see, I'm thinking that you met people on the sandbar.
No,
and
no,
you
no.
and your father, he just invited them. Hey, come over here with us, because
But,
that
like-
is something your dad would do.
100%, 100%.
That's something that the legend Chris would do. You know?
I was just shocked by like they had like 4 disco balls going on at once. So like I have never seen lights like this before in a club. Like it looked really cool. It was very mesmerizing.
Really awesome.
So this is the next morning. This is literally, y'all. This is this past Sunday. So this is from 3 days ago. I'm still recovering from all this. Had a good drink. Had some good. Had some stuffed crab meat. Some good seafood boiled.
Oh my god, that was incredible.
My dad had a good time. We had a really good time. He had some shrimp.
That's wonderful. I
And
love
this
this.
is- oh, here's a fucking.
Oh my
snow-
god, sweet Jesus!
It's a leopard. It's a fucking. It's a leopard seal or leopard. What do they call it?
Why is this guy in here? We've talked about this already. This
It's
is like,
just
it looks
cool.
like it looks like if H.R. Giger created a teddy bear.
It's so cool looking. Look at
it's
that.
Very cool. Oh my god.
How cool is that? I mean, imagine that is to me like I know everyone's like sharks are cool, but this is like apex predator mammal. Like it's ridiculous
thing.
how cool this is.
That looks like that's a goddamn dinosaur.
Yes, but like look at like
eat that entire penguin. I'm just realizing.
This
Not
is-
Pen.
this is not Pen. Like look how scary this is.
That's frightening.
That's terrifying.
Where's the leopard seal horror movie? There is one. I bet you there's one out there. Oh, so there was a there. I don't remember what it was. I'm gonna have to text my cousins. My grandma Cable, my dad's mom, had an animated movie about penguins. And there was like a macaroni penguin was one of them, you know, with like the yellow things. like
Okay.
that, and,
Yeah,
like,
is it
different
Happy Feet?
kinds of penguins. No, this is way before. No, listen, I worked at the movie theater when Happy Feet came out. So I was a child. That's Jesus Christ.
This is from Happy
that
Feet.
one is that's from Happy Feet. There is a leopard seal that is the bad guy in this other. I wonder if it was Happy Feet was inspired by this. It was an early 90s animated film.
Yeah.
And I might have been direct to VHS. I don't know. I'm gonna have to find it.
Gotta find it.
But,
I gotta watch that shit now.
We're gonna watch. Are you gonna find it right now? But it was the bag I remember watching that with my cousins at my grandma's house all the time. We loved that penguin.
See, that's amazing. I love that.
Yeah.
But like, just look at the
Floor drop.
It's hard to understand how like incredible this is. This is an incredible creature. Look at that.
That is a powerhouse. Look at that.
Scary as shit.
Look at that. It looks like the alien and the T-Rex, like the alien from Aliens, the T-Rex from Jurassic Park. It looks like they fucked an otter.
Yes, and they made this like this is genuinely scary.
Yes.
The like smirk, like it is just a terrifying.
The smirk is awful. That one looks a little more derpy and cute-ish, but at the same time, the nostrils are terrifying as well.
But like, imagine
that looks a little like that one that you just showed. Hold on, go back a little bit here. That is the dopiest one that we've seen yet. Look,
yes, but like there's nothing scarier than a predator's eyes can somehow look at you directly head on, but also look to the side a little bit. Like that is a scary predator. Like, look at that. There's not many apex predators out there that have eyes that face you and are also on the same side. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
yeah. No, it's terrifying. That one looks like it's got a little bit of a human skull in the front there.
Yes. It's just anyway. Thank you for everyone for tuning in. It was a fun stream tonight. Next week, we don't have the thumbnail made, but we're gonna be reviewing like 6 movies. So I'm gonna write in the chat what movies we'll be reviewing and just talking. Simply summer blockbusters. So obviously Superman, Jurassic World, Fantastic Four. What was another one that we saw? I'm going to talk about Eddington.
Superman. I was gonna say I need to.
Yeah. Do you have L this weekend? I don't even know.
I do. Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
If you can, dude, you're going to love it. And that's all I'm gonna say.
I was gonna say I was gonna go see it Sunday, but it was not playing. It was playing 30 minutes away. But at the time that I was looking at I didn't want to drive all the way out there on a Sunday night. So
let's see. I'm gonna see what else I've seen since the summer started. Past 90 days. F1. Did you end up seeing F1, Jerry? I don't even know.
Oh, I never saw F1. No,
it was great. F1. We'll talk about a little bit. Sinners. We can talk about Sinners.
Oh, I saw Sinners.
But yeah, and we'll be discussing a lot of stuff. There's going to be a lot of fun things we're going to look at together with Jared the Dark Jedi. I think we've also guaranteed a few other people to join in as well. So I forgot who, but yeah, we're going to be talking about a bunch of blockbusters next week. Super excited. And then we're going to go back to some Bombad scheduled programming right after that. So we've got some fun things we're thinking about doing, and yeah, looking forward to it.
Man.
Summer ends for me, not next week, but the next week. So right back to work.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, right back to it, man.
Quick.
Bombad Summer's almost done. It's almost done.
Right. For me, at least. But Jerry, I love you, buddy. I had a great time with you tonight.
I had a great time with you. I listen, it's odd on a Tuesday a little bit, but I like it. We had a good time. A lot of you guys were hanging out with us for the whole time.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you for doing that. Yeah, absolutely. But no, man, this makes me want to this is getting me excited to travel more.
Of course. And I think once Elle gets older, those opportunities will present
listen, I got a new job and stuff like that, so it's coming. I'm ready for it. So why am I big? No, so I was gonna say there. Okay,
you're a big guy.
You know what? I'm a big guy.
Well, I love you all. Had an absolute blast hanging out with y'all. Shout out to a few people real quick. If you haven't yet, go check out Jared and Alden's review of Superman. I listened to that recently. Very, very, very good review of that movie. It was very informative. I learned a lot of things about Superman that I did not or was not made aware of. So that was kind of exciting. And super duper excited to be going on a trip starting tomorrow too. And once we get back, it'll be regular Bombad programming, my boy.
There you go. Yes, it will be. And I'm excited. Listen, I can't wait to talk about Superman with you. It is not going to be as informative at all in the slightest as it was on the Nerd Academy. But
that's right.
We love talking themes and talking just stuff that we love. And
That's
so
right.
I'm excited to do that with you next week.
Of course. Well, I love you, Jerry. And if you
Also,
don't
the
mind,
stupid Rancorosaurus.
stay.
Bombad?
Did you say impossible? Pasquale? Only kidding, Jackie. I've changed my tune because I finally thought of a possible dream that we can all share. What is it?
Pasquale?
It's a dream about a world when nobody is poor or sick or hungry.
Oh, now that's a dream we can make come true.
I'm gonna make a change for once in my life. It's gonna feel real good, gonna make a difference, gonna make it right.
As I point up the collar on my favorite winter coat, this wind is blowing my mind.
I see the kids in the street with not enough to eat. Who am I to be blind, pretending not to see?